Are you tired of being a fat, overweight software engineer or designer? Me too. Here's what I did to lose 40 pounds of fat. Everyone knows how to lose weight. Everyone can make a weight loss plan. But the problem is actually sticking to the plan. Get $100 or maybe 1,000 or an amount that would cause you pain if you actually lose it. Give it to a friend and tell them if you don't follow your following nutrition strategy, your movement strategy, and if you don't lose 6 pounds in the next 6 weeks, that they get to keep that money. Nutrition, you'll only eat 2 meals a day. So if, for example, you're at 200 pounds and your goal weight is at 160 pounds, so for each meal, you're only allowed to eat 160 grams of your desired carb source. That could be bread, rice, or pasta. So you decide. So for example, in lunchtime or brunch, you'll only eat 160 grams of rice, and in dinner, you'll only eat 160. For protein and fat, or maybe even vegetables, you could eat as much as you can. Believe me, it works. At the end of the day, if you eat yourself to a lot of protein or fat, you will be full. I promise. Now for movement, I recommend some form of cardio or lifting, but at this point, your main problem is consistency. So we have to choose a form of cardio that we could do day in and day out every day, no matter how small. So for this part, since you're starting, we'll focus on consistency over intensity. So we don't want you to have a hard session every day or maybe 2 sessions a day. That at this point, it's not feasible. So what I recommend is for you to walk 8,000 steps every day, even on the weekends. No excuses. So if you, for example, there will be a day where you'll only be walking 6,000 because something happened. What you will do there is, so you have a debt of 2,000 steps. So the next day you're going to run 6,000 plus the remaining times 2. So that's a total of 10,000 steps. For weeks, if 8,000 steps becomes easy, you could add a few. Just remember, focus on consistency, not intensity. If walking 30,000 steps today would cause you to not walk for the next 3 days, then that is not a good idea. Remember, you can't expect to undo years of negligence in a couple of weeks. Expect that it will take longer and that it's okay. Every 6 weeks, take a 1 week of diet break wherein you eat at maintenance calories. So you could figure that out. There's a lot of sources in the internet. Adjust your nutrition and movement strategy so you could make it more extreme or easier depending on how your body felt. Life's too short not